Hey everybody, I'm Mike. I am your Rocksmith community developer, back again here for another video to give you a little bit more information about Rocksmith 2014 edition coming out in October. Today we're going to discuss a very special topic, and that means we have a very special guest, super producer Taylor Benson.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going alright.
Yeah? Game's coming along?
Yep.
I've been playing it. It's awesome.
It's coming along. Glad you like it.
So today we're going to talk about something you guys have been asking about quite often. It's a special topic and it's very important, and that's color blindness and how it actually affects playing Rocksmith. Obviously we use a note highway, similar to other classic rhythm games, that has a color-coded based system, so you know which string to play when a note comes down. The block will be associated with a color that's designated to a string. So how could someone who is colorblind or use the game? Taylor, you have a unique insight into this.
Well, I myself, along with almost 10% of other men in the world, am colorblind. And for the first Rocksmith game, that kind of presented a unique challenge for me. As a matter of fact, it's a good reason why we've taken so many extra steps into making sure the player can figure out what notes they have to hit in the game. For instance, in addition to the colors being there, you've also got the height of the note. They've got the little stem that extends down to the note way. Some of our guitarcade games feature certain patterns that you can help differentiate the colors rather than just relying on the color itself. But admittedly, in the first Rocksmith game, it did get confusing when you see, say, like a blue and a purple note coming down right next to each other, or an orange and green one coming down, one after another, especially when the note density gets really thick and you're, getting your phrase difficulty up towards the note for note level of the song you're playing. It can get a little bit confusing if, you're relying on the height and, space of the note rather than just the immediate color. And so for Rocksmith 2014, we've come up with a colorblind mode, which presents the user with a unique palette of colors for the notes. So, of course, in the standard color scheme for Rocksmith is red, yellow, blue, orange, green, purple for the strings. That's low E all the way to high E, respectively. For this, for colorblind mode, we have a similar pattern. We've just kind of manipulated those colors, so it's not an entirely different palette. You won't get confused if you've been used to playing the first Rocksmith, and we throw now it's brown and gray, and
you're manipulating the colors based on the colors that are affected specifically by colorblindness.
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah, there are three main types of color blindness. I won't butcher the pronunciation of those now, but essentially two of them are extremely common, and a third one, which is the most detrimental and kind of takes away almost all color except for like a smattering of yellow. There's not much we can do to account for that one, but the other two colorblind kind of afflictions we've been able to pretty accurately suss out with this colorblind mode that we've added. So you'll notice the yellow actually appears a little bit more green, and the actual green string is kind of a more foresty, like I almost want to say desaturated hue to it. The purple's been darker, the red's been given a rustier color, the orange is brightened up. I mean, there's subtle changes, but for the likes of myself and other people who are colorblind, it, as I say, instantly makes me 10% better at the game when playing in colorblind mode.
So it really sounds like you guys have adjusted all the different parts of the game to address color blindness, not just the core gameplay, but different parts as well? Absolutely,
yeah. In addition to the strings and notes, obviously, undergoing the kind of palette change that colorblind mode entails, we've also applied that change to, guitarcade games and other color designated areas of the game. So, no matter what mode you're doing, if you're playing ducks in guitarcade, or you're, practicing a lesson or learning a song, or even just jamming out, all of the color coordinated areas of the game have now been adjusted for colorblind people if you've got colorblind mode enabled.
Well, Taylor, that's really awesome to hear. I'm super excited that we got to address color blindness in a more permanent and meaningful way in the new game, and I'm very excited for it to come out.
Yeah, me too. It'll be out soon.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining us as well, and we're excited to show you more in the coming weeks. Rocksmith 2014 edition is almost out, and see you soon. Thank you.